for the rain. Enjoy the East Coast.
Feel you on that.
All right, advantage Milwaukee Bucks taking game one in Boston without Chris Middleton. An impressive 101-89 road win in game one. Giannis Antetokounmpo led the way with a 24-point, 13-rebound, 12-assist triple-double as the Bucks steal home court away from Boston. At TD Garden, the Celtics led early, but the Bucks soon took control, didn't let up. Boston's offense, meanwhile, struggled, forced to shoot threes. Marcus Smart left late in the second quarter with a shoulder stinger, but did not return. Here's Jaylen Brown.
We got to be the harder playing team. And tonight they had a chip on their shoulder. They came in with an edge. They were locked in, and they punched us in the mouth. They definitely were pressuring us and making it hard for us to get into our sets. But, as we watch, there are ways to be efficient and be effective. We will find them, and we'll be a lot more aggressive when needed to be for the next game.
Perk, I'm very, very concerned. Okay, very concerned. What is your biggest concern with Boston after game one?
Well, obviously, I have a little concern for us the health of Marcus Smart, okay? You're talking about Defensive Player of the Year, what he brings to the table, not being fully healthy. But you want to know my biggest concern?
Yeah.
Is Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, his dominance. And to hear Jaylen Brown say we weren't prepared, and you hear the Celtics say we wasn't ready for that physicality, how in the hell you wasn't? You knew that you were playing against the most dominant player in the NBA. You knew that you was coming against the best player in the NBA. And when I look at Giannis, it's a reason that I actually picked the Celtics in 7 games and not 5 or 6 is because I'm afraid of him and what he's capable of doing. And look, he shot 9 for 25 last night. He actually had a worse game for us shooting-wise, but he imposed his will in other areas, rebounding the ball, his defense, making guys around him better. I am terrified of Giannis Antetokounmpo, and he's giving me signs of LeBron James when he was in the Eastern Conference with the Cleveland Cavaliers, that you have to go through him, and he's standing in your way. And right now, the way that he's dominating and also being the best player in the game, the Jays are going to have to step up even more physicality-wise and have to be a ton better if they want to get past this Milwaukee Bucks team.
I got to tell you, Kendrick Perkins, I picked the Celtics to win this series in 7 games. By halftime, I was ready to change my pick. I mean, they have no answer for Giannis. Zero. He's bigger, he's stronger, he's faster. It reminded me, remember, it's old school. Remember Steve Austin, the Bionic Man, the $6 million man, the Bionic Man and stuff like that? He's better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. I mean, this is who Giannis Antetokounmpo is. And they have no answer for him. And then when you look at Middleton, the same thing you said about how Draymond looked in the first half and how the team appeared better without him, right? I could tell you, I don't know if I agree with that because, defensively, what he brings to the table and his passing ability to set those guys up, I think it would have been a little different, but that's a story for another day. I would say to you the same thing I could say about the Milwaukee Bucks without Middleton. Have you seen the way Grayson Allen is playing? This brother hit some threes now. Pat Connaughton hit some threes now. Bobby Portis is sitting there doing his thing now. I'm looking at the Milwaukee Bucks, and they just said we got Giannis, and we going to surround him with shooters, so much so that we going to take the 7'1" Brook Lopez and throw him out on the perimeter and let him shoot threes too, because we know he can make those, okay? And we just going to get a ball to Giannis. And Boston had no answer. It was an anemic performance by Jaylen Brown. He had nothing yesterday, nothing. And Jason Tatum, 6 for 18. That ain't going to cut it. Not against Giannis. Not against Giannis. You need to be that dude that you were against Kevin Durant in the Brooklyn Nets. That's who Jason Tatum need to be. And so I'm of the mindset that one game told me all. One game, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown need to be the stars we believe them to be in order to have a shot to win this series. Because think about this. Giannis did his thing with a triple-double. We've seen Giannis have better games. We've seen Giannis he had a triple-double yesterday, and we've seen him have better games. We looked at him, 24 points, 13 assists, 12 rebounds, whatever it was. You're looking at Giannis, like, He could have done much more than that, and I expect him to. I don't know what Tatum and Jaylen Brown are going to do. I know what Giannis is going to do, and if Tatum and Jaylen Brown don't step up, this series is going to end quickly.
And you know who we need to start recognizing and acknowledging and appreciating and knowing what he's going to do as well is Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
because
25.
just think about last season, just 25 and 10. Just think about last season when Giannis went out. He elevated his game alongside Chris Middleton to make sure that they got to the point where Giannis got back and they was able to win the title. You look at him yesterday. Chris Middleton goes out. Drew Holiday elevates his game, and I think one of the things is that we do is we praise Giannis so much, and rightfully so, that we take away and we don't appreciate what Drew Holiday brings to the table enough on both sides of the basketball. This guy is one of the best two-way players in the game today, and I think it's head-to-head for us with him and Jason Tatum. I give Jason Tatum the nod because I believe that Jason Tatum won't struggle like he did last night shooting the ball from the field. I think Jason Tatum will bounce back and have a better defensive game in Game 2. But Drew Holiday has been beyond special when he has to elevate his game when the big three is not intact.
I'm gonna tell you what got me worried, KP. Uncle Perk. Actually, I like Uncle Perk a little bit better because it reminds me of the barbecues. But I gotta tell you this.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you what's got me worried. Boston can't get anything on the interior. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. I mean, Milwaukee is patrolling the paint and saying, you're going to have to beat us with perimeter shots. And I think the mistake Boston made, they weren't moving the ball. That dribble penetration or trying to create your own shot off the dribble on the perimeter, that's not going to cut it against Milwaukee. They're too gifted, and they're long, and they're athletic, and they're quick enough afoot. They can get out on shooters. You're going to have to move the ball. You're going to have to move the ball and make them play defense for 20 to 24 seconds. That's your shot.
So are you
just sitting there? You just sitting there shooting jump
the analysis, right?
Say what?
Look at you getting into look at you. I am very proud of you getting into details about the game of basketball. Look at Stephen A. Boy, you go.
So
I
cute.
know
Look
this
at
like,
you.
Hold on. I know this like the back of my hand. I just defer.
Hey.
I just defer to players who played it
Very
because
impressive.
y'all are the experts. I'm always letting y'all drop the
Hold
stuff.
on, one sec, Perk. Hold on. So are you ready to concede that Milwaukee's winning the series?
I'm not ready to concede yet because I don't like bratwurst. I want to hold off on that. I want to hold out for dear life.
Always.
I want to do what I can to make sure that I'm not giving anything to Milwaukee until I absolutely have to, because I know what I'm going to be subjected to.
Well, I'm friends with the mayor, so I got the key to the city now.
Cavalier Johnson.
So I'm cool. I'll be chilling in Milwaukee.
It sounds like it's just devoid of any kind of
VIP.
urgency whatsoever. Cavalier, I'm Cavalier.
Because I'm not an elitist.
I don't know. I like him though. He is. He's got a good reputation.
Molly, I want to ask Stephen A. this.
Yeah.
When are you going to come to realization that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best basketball player in the world? Like, what else do we have?
That wasn't even his best game.
To show you that he's the best player in the world, Stephen A. What do we have to show you?
Well, here's what I would say to you. He's clearly the most dominant. And even though I believe that to be KD, because I think KD's skill set is surreal, the reality is that at the end of the day, it comes down to your impact on the game. And when I see the impact that Giannis has had, Uncle Perk, I got to stand down. I can't refute it. I still believe in KD, but after what I saw in the first round with KD against Boston, and then I'm looking at what Giannis Antetokounmpo brings to the table, even though I don't like the fact he can't shoot like KD. He ain't got that kind of mid-range. He ain't got the mid-range game. He ain't got the long-range game. He ain't got the free throw game. The bottom line is dominance and results do matter, and that is clearly in favor of the Greek freak Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, we got to move on.
I cannot sit here anymore and take that position.
4 guys on him, no Chris Middleton.
I can't do it.
He's a beast. Staying in the East, according to our Adrian Wojnarowski, there